Our final topic, which the Boulay Brothers Dragula season 666 the other day revealed who is going to be on the roster for the upcoming season of Dragula in regards of the judges. And that was in the last show we did. And I did say, now if we get in the list of judges, it's only a matter of time before we get the list of people who are going to be competing on the upcoming season of Dragula season 6, the Drag Monsters. So to give you all a little refresher on who's going to be the judges, we have Jennifer Tilly, who's from Bride of Chucky and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Mike Flanagan, who did Midnight Mass and The Haunting of Hill House. I also believe that he is also taking over and is going to be making the next Exorcist movie. Because remember, at one point, and I forgot to mention this, because at one point it was supposed to be David Gordon Green, but we already saw the mess he made with that last Exorcist movie. So they brought in Mike Flanagan, who I actually like him. He's real good at talking about demon possessions and things of that nature, because I love what he did with the Haunted of Hill House. So I feel like we are definitely in great hands when it comes to what he's going to do with the Exorcist. This might be a tall order, and I may be putting a lot of pressure on him, but I believe that he's going to give us some quality in regard to that. The Exorcist franchise is in good hands. But anyway, so we have, like I said, Mike Flanagan. Then we have Jamie Clayton, who was in Hellraiser. She played Pinhead in the reboot. Tatiana Maslany from Orphan Black and She-Hulk. Don Mancini, who was the creator and writer of Chucky. Justin Simeon from The Haunted Mansion and Dear White People, David Malshian from Late Night with the Devil, Dune, and Suicide Squad, Akilah Cooper, who was the writer of Malignant, Megan, and The Nun 2, Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy, who are the hosts of The Last Drive-In on Shudder. If you have not watched that, definitely check it out. Now, in regards of drag queens, we have Violet Chachki from RuPaul's Drag Race, Alaska Thunderfuck from RuPaul's Drag Race, Tananarive Due, who is an author of Horror Historian, Darren Stein from Jawbreaker, Matthew Cote, I think is how you say his name, creator of Dead by Daylight, Landon Seidel, who you know is the winner of Boulay Brothers Dragula Season 3, and Neil Huru X, who was the winner of Boulay Brothers Dragula Season 5. So Neil Huru was the one who won last season. Now, shortly after, which is 24 hours after that came out, we got the list of queens who are going to be vying for a $100,000 grand prize and a chance to headline Dracula and Swanthula's world tour. So, I believe we have, so there's the full cast photo, because Entertainment Weekly revealed who are going to be the list of queens that are going to be who are going to be competing, the Drag Monsters. So it says, exclusively, they revealed this. The Boulay Brothers Dragula has 12 new contestants to go along with the debut pair of Emmy nominations, and Entertainment Weekly can exclusively reveal each of these contestants joining Shudder's Divinely Grotesque horror-themed drag competition series when it premieres for season 6 later this year. A new horde of spooky, ooky, kooky, and creepy drag performers are set to compete for the title of the world's next drag super monster, but 2 new additions are no strangers to TV stardom. Among the cast are RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under alum Yuri Gawai, I believe is how you say her name, who now just goes by Yuri, who placed 6th on the show's 2nd season in 2022, and James Majesty, who enters the current competition after a mononym, Majesty, after finishing Dragula Season 2 as a runner-up alongside eventual Boulay Brothers Dragula Titans All-Star winner, Victoria Elizabeth Black. Now, other Season 6 performers include Severity Stone, an entertainer who's 6'6", according to their Instagram bio, and Scylla, a self-described nautical monster with a penchant for oceanic terror. The new cast reveal comes after a successful year for Dragula, which culminated the TV Academy bestowing head judges Dracmorda and Swanthula Boulay with their first Emmy nomination for Outstanding Makeup for a variety, nonfiction, or reality program, all for doing their own makeup on the show. And I have to say, the one thing I love about Dragula is the fact that they have to make their own costumes and they have to do their own makeup and stuff on the show. The one thing that I wish Drag Race would go back to, which was the sewing challenges. And I mean, the queens have to do their own makeup and stuff, but they buy their clothes now. They're spending thousands of dollars so that way they can showcase looks for the show and hope and pray they get to do it weekly. But then if they get eliminated, they show it on Instagram. But I do agree, it's like, I love the fact that You have to be able, like, if you're going to go on Dragula, you have to create your looks from scratch. So that's what I love about this show, that we get to see all of this stuff happening as it happens. So it says the cast is incredible, and we can't wait for the world to get to know them and watch their stories unfold. They're a lot less safe and less worried about the fans' potential reactions to them than casts in recent seasons have been. So there's a definite return of drama this season, and it will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is what Dragula tells EW in a statement. Adds Swanthula. Everything is bigger, better, and more developed this year, from the challenges and themes to the locations and looks, but you see it especially in the exterminations. Every single episode pushes the envelope on terror and shows the cast facing their worst fears, and it's very compelling. This absolutely is our best season yet. Well, y'all do say that every season, but we'll be the judge of that. But I love this. The fact, one of the main things I will say this, that I love about what Drac said was that the queens are a lot less safe and less worried about the fans' potential reactions to them than cast in recent seasons. So they don't give a fuck. And I have to say, that's what I love about this show. It's so alternative in the fact that they don't care, like the queens of Drag Race do. They care about what you think about them. They don't want to get dragged, so so they don't say what needs to be said. So I'm excited for this show, but I will say this. Um, let's get into the list of queens, and we can go through this quickly because um, there's not much to know about a lot of the girls. So our first queen that we have is Auntie Heroine, who is 32 years old. Hometown is Rockford, Illinois, and their pronouns are she, they, and drag, and they, them out of drag. Now, our next queen is Aurora Gosmic, who's 30 years old, hails from Chicago, Illinois, and pronouns are she, her in drag, and they, them out of drag. So our next queen is next contestant, I was gonna say, but next queen is Asia Consent. Okay, that's a cute name. All right, Asia Consent. She is 28 years old. Her hometown is Portland, Oregon, and her pronouns are she, they. Our next queen that we have is Desiree Dick, who is 31 years old, hails from Washington, D.C., and pronouns are they and drag, and he, him out of drag. Well, I guess because when you're an otherworldly, you would consider yourself a they. It's like my drag has no gender. So that's how I would look at it. So now our next queen that we have is Gray Matter, who is 32 years old, hails from Houston, Texas, and their pronouns are they in drag and he, him out of drag. I do like this look though. I love creatures. Okay, then we have Jaharia, I believe that's how you pronounce their name, who is 28 years old, hails from Kansas City, Missouri, and pronouns are she, her in drag and he, him out of drag. So, of course, we have someone who is very familiar with the show, and that's Majesty, who is 30 years old, hails from Portland, Oregon, and pronouns are they and he. Our next queen we have is Pie. Well, we've got to keep it simple. Who is 30 years old, hails from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and goes by any pronoun. Like, I guess it doesn't matter to them. You can call me he, you can call me she, you can call me Rita and Gabby Lee. Okay, then we have Sila, who hails from Chicago, Illinois. Pronouns are he, she, and they, and is 25 years old. Now, our next queen that we have is Severity Stone, who is 36 years old, hails from Boston, Massachusetts, and goes by the following pronouns she, her in drag, he, they, out of drag. Now we also have Vivi the Force, who is 35, hometown San Diego, California, pronouns he, they in drag, he, they, she out of drag. And then we have Yuri. Oh, I guess it's not going to work. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to do it again. Because sometimes this damn thing want to act up. Okay, so Yuri has what is it? Oh, so she was the last one. So last but certainly not least is Yuri, who's 28 years old, hails from Auckland, New Zealand, and pronouns are not provided as of this time. So I guess the good thing about it all is that with Yuri, that's their international fish. Because normally we always have, every now and again they'll bring in somebody who hails from another part of the world. Because Neohuru, I believe, wasn't they from oh, so it's not spoiling. I just stopped sharing that. So it's like, wasn't Neohuru from where was she from? Japan? I can't remember off the top of my head. But so far, yeah, we don't have a lot of information on a lot of the queens, the Instagram handles, all the stuff. Entertainment Weekly provided the exclusive, but I'm interested in. I can't wait to see a trailer. I can't wait to get to know these queens, and I cannot wait for this new season of Dragula, which is set to premiere on October 1st of this year, obviously on Shudder. And I believe what is it? What is it? AMC Plus. I think they're on there as well. I don't know. I don't get AMC Plus. I just have Shudder because it's the horror movie network. So that's where y'all can watch it. I'll definitely be watching it opening night. I believe the first episode, the premiere is 90 minutes, and then we get 1 hour episodes every week. The good thing is Shudder doesn't have commercials. I'm looking forward to the drama. I'm looking forward to seeing like the runways and how these queens are gonna be putting everything together and what's gonna happen on this show. So I'll definitely be there with bells on October 1st. But as for you guys, what do you think of this upcoming season? Are you excited for these new queens? Are you excited for another season of Dragula? Because it's like, no shade, but Drag Race ain't been giving me what needs to be given in regards of like charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. So I'm here for Dragula. That's my alternative drag in the entertainment department. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments.